So hello and welcome to Tobysblogs. Today we're on a webcam because I'm somewhere else. And today I'm going to look at what some of you put in the comments on my videos. Shield 3000 said, can you talk about other TV shows you enjoy watching and also movies watching at the moment? And that was agreed. Paddy Lacy Scott also said that he would like to see that as well. So I'm going to talk about some of the TV shows that I enjoy watching and that I enjoy watching at the moment. As I said before, one of my TV shows that I love watching is Games of Thrones. Games of Thrones is was one of the best fantasy shows you can ever watch. Really good, really well done, lots of money spent on it, really good characters, the whole book, the whole plot, the whole script, everything about it is just amazing. So that came out ages ago, and so the new series is coming up soon, so I'd enjoy watching that. At the moment I'm watching the new series of Once Upon a Time, another fantastic fantasy series that I adore watching. It's a fantastic fantasy series, brilliant, top quality. It's about all the fairy tale characters in that have been transported to this town, our world, and that it kind of goes back between something going on in our world and something going on in the past, which really good links, and then it gives all the nice twists to the characters. For instance, Rumpelstiltskin is like the dark one, the evil one, and Peter Pan is evil in it, and it's also lots of twists and plots, and it really hooks you in to watch the next episode, and it's really fantastic. If you love anything to do with fantasy, this is a fantastic television series for you. If you haven't seen it, I advise you go and watch it because it is absolutely fantastic. I'm on series 5, I think, now, and it's just absolutely amazing. It's like so many, it's like 20 or something, 24 episodes or something in a series. It's absolutely amazing. Brilliant. It's like the best, well, after Game of Thrones, probably the best fantasy TV show you can watch. It's absolutely brilliant. I love it. The characters are amazing, the actors are amazing, the stories are out of the world. They're fantastic, brilliant. So I love watching Once Upon a Time. Amazing television series, so you could go and watch that. What else I'm watching? I started watching Mr. Selfridge again because I like watching dramas. I've also been watching War and Peace, which is another drama that I was watching as well. There's a few dramas on BBC that I'm watching at the moment because I love dramas and things. So Mr. Selfridge is on ITV. Been watching that since the start. Story of the Selfridge store and stuff like that. So I've watched that from the start, series 1, and so now we're up to series 3 or something like that, or 4. I don't know. Anyway, I'm watching the new series on ITV, which is really good. Really interesting stories and plots and things. That's good to watch. I like watching dramas. Another drama I've been watching, what did I mention? I mentioned War and Peace. It's a historical drama. It's a bit dry in places, but something to watch. I like watching dramas and things like that. I've said that already. What else? I'm also watching Dickinson. Not Dickinson. Dickensian, isn't it? Dickensian. The new drama on BBC about all the characters of Charles Dickens. So you've got Fagin, and you've got Mr. Bumble and Mrs. Bumble, and you've got Scrooge and Marley, and people from the old Curiosity Shop. You got Mr. Barbary, the Barbarys. And I don't really read or know much about Charles Dickens. I know Oliver and Great Expectations and Christmas Carol. That's basically it. I don't remember many more. And so the character's a bit strange to me, apart from some, but then I know of the book, so it's fine. I like watching it. I love historical things, so anything Victoriana stuff is fantastic for me, and I will watch it because it's of that period. Anything of the Victorian period I will watch because it's a really good period to watch. Sorry. And so that's why I watch for the characters, kind of some of the characters and the Victorian theme of it is another reason that draws me in watching it. Another thing I watched over Christmas was I haven't watched all of it. I watched the last episode because I went around someone's house and I was watching it. Was the murder mystery drama Agatha Christie. That was really good. I was watching that. I was intrigued watching that. I just got hooked watching that. That was fantastic. I've downloaded them all, and I'm going to watch them off at some point. But I watched the last episode, so I know who the murderer was. So hopefully I'll forget who the murderer was. But it's hard to know because I know the actor well. But yeah, that was good. In regards to movies, what movies have I watched recently? I recently did a Star Wars marathon, a movie marathon. I watched all the Star Wars films to get ready for the new one. So I watched the new film a few weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago or something? I watched The Force Awakens. And before that I did a movie marathon and watched all the Star Wars films. And it was interesting to watch the progression. Even though the first 3 films were a bit meh, it tells the story of how things happened, how they got to where they were. So that was kind of interesting. But episode 3 was kind of like the main one you had to watch. That was interesting, the transition into the old ones. And you go into the old ones, and I think they've updated the old ones to look really good. So that's fantastic. I love that. Watch all the films and really get into it. But I think I really only felt at home with it when we got to the old ones, because I felt like the real thing, the proper story is meant to go on. The other was just made up stuff. I know that was meant to be there, and that's the plot and stuff. It was good. They were good films, but still, I felt better with the old stuff rather than the new stuff. So I watched all those, fantastic. And then some bits I forgot about them, because I haven't watched them in ages, the old films. And then I watched the new film, which is really good. I loved the new film, especially in 3D. It was amazing, all the things flying about, and seeing Han Solo back at the Millennium Falcon, and seeing all the characters all back, the old characters and stuff, and how their lives have progressed. And it was really interesting, these new characters they've brought in, and kind of now it's progressing, kind of like we had Anakin Skywalker in the first 3 films, and that became Darth Vader, and then we had his son Luke Skywalker and Princess Leia, and now The Force Awakens is their children, Luke's children, and Han Solo's children really. They've kind of hinted at Luke's child, but then hopefully they have another one and progress, because we have answers there. There's no set answers at the end of that film, so I hope they're going to make more, and they can make more, because now it's like the children of the originals, which is good, and that's the way it works. So they progress on and moves on and on and on, which is really good. And I look forward to seeing more films to do with the Star Wars genre, because that would be really good and interesting. Other films, what I watched recently, I watched quite a lot of new films recently. I bought lots of Blu-rays for Christmas, and I got some for Christmas, so I've been watching those, trying to think what they were. One was Pride, which is a good film to watch. It's about gay people, the gay community supporting the miners. It's a good kind of historical piece, and even though you don't like gay people, it's not really gay-ish in there. It's just kind of supporting, and even if you're gay, and people supporting people, it's a really good film. You should go and watch that one. What else? I watched Annie, the Black Annie. Didn't like the film. It was a terrible film. Like, if they changed the music and the story was shit, nothing compared to the originals. That was a waste of money. Shouldn't have bought that crap. What else did I buy? Great Marigold Hotel. I watched that. 2 of those films. Wasn't too impressed with those. They weren't really interesting or stimulating to me, really. Good character stories, but still they weren't particularly exciting or interesting for me. But I watched both of them anyway. What else did I watch? Can't think. I'm just thinking about my Blu-ray shelf and I just can't think of what. I watched The Avengers last night. I've watched that before, but still. I'm going to watch the second one. I haven't watched the second one yet. I watched the first one. I watched the first one ages ago. I just got this for my birthday. I haven't got around to watching it yet. What else? Think. Oh, watch The Theory of Everything. That was another one I watched. Theory of Everything. It was really interesting to find out about. Oh, that reminds me of another film I saw in the theatre in the cinema. Yeah, so Theory of Everything was really good. Really interesting to see the Stephen Hawking and Eddie Redmayne was really good in there as Stephen Hawking. Amazing. It was really a moving story. Really good. I loved that film. It's really good. And another film I watched recently is The Danish Girl, which is an absolutely fantastic film. It's so moving and you just feel it kind of hits you. And this person dressing up as a woman and feels like they are a woman, and people saying he's mad or insane, and it's just it's a moving film. You should go and watch it. It's absolutely amazing. The Danish Girl, fantastic film. Eddie Redmayne again, fantastic, brilliant in Theory of Everything and brilliant in Danish Girl. So I've ranted and raved for quite a long time. You probably don't like all these really long videos. You don't watch them all, but if you watch them all, give me a like and don't forget to comment down below because I always love to see comments. So that video was for Shield 3000 and for Paddy Lacy Scott. So I hope you enjoyed that video of what I've been watching recently and the films I've been watching recently too. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Thank you, and don't forget to comment for more ideas you want to see, and I'll see you soon. Love you guys.